This is Iscreamartist, a platform where we speak to some of the most prominent artists. On this show, we will be chopping it up with them to find out some of the ins and outs and tips of their artistry. Hashtag Iscreamartist.
Because if you don't, I'll make you remember, you dirty cops. How Superman came about was, it's actually a long story, which I'm going to abbreviate for you somewhat. Growing up, I was always besotted with Superman. I even got the all-in-one jumpsuit, pajama, short sleeve with a cape when I was very young. And growing up with the black hair and the green eyes, everybody said, you know what, you look like Superman. So I kind of had that affiliation. But where it came into a bigger part in my life was when I got cancer. It was a very, very tough part of my life, but a part of my life that I'm very grateful for. So I got it twice. So the first time I went through it, there are two types for treatment. There is your biological treatment, and there's chemotherapy. So I didn't want chemo. I don't want that. So I opted for the biological treatment, and the cancer went away. I will say this though, how we caught it was leukemia, so it's cancer of the blood. How we caught it, how they caught it was a freak thing. I passed out one day. I don't go to the doctor. I went to the hospital. They took bloods. They called me. They said, we need to talk. Basically, the way they found it, how they found it was the earliest you could ever pick it up, which was a godsend for me. But it was the earliest you could possibly pick it up. So went through biological treatment. It went away. It came back quite quickly, and that was almost end days for me. Like, I have to do this again. And so I had to now go through chemotherapy. Through chemotherapy, my body was not reacting. It was not wanting it. It was rejecting it. The doctor said, doesn't look good. Basically, they weren't sugarcoating it for me in any shape, size, or form. Like, Llewellyn, it's not looking good. And I remember coming home, and I put on, funny enough, it wasn't even my hero, Henry Cavill, it was Brandon Routh, Superman Returns. I put it on, and I watched it, and I saw the whole symbolism of Superman being hope. I was in the industry, in the fitness industry, and I was a world champion. And I always said, you know, whatever troubles you get, just bring it. Like, whatever you got, you know, strap it on, I can take it. So I decided watching this, and I'm thinking, well, if I gotta be hope, if I gotta be what I preached, then I gotta fight. From that moment on, this is gonna sound weird. From that moment on, I wore blue and red. I was working at Planet Fitness. Our kit was blue. So what I did is I wore a red hoodie underneath the blue. So the hoodie stuck out, it was the blue, and then the red hoodie, which is the cape. My next checkup with the doctors, they were shocked. They were like, okay, what have you done? I was getting better, and I got better. So from that moment on, that is like something that I took on. I was gonna wear that badge proudly and as a sign of hope. But it's not Superman as the superhero. It is Superman as a Superman. I think in this day and age, what we're going through, you know, gender-based violence, all of that. You want to be a Superman, you be a Superman. You be a Superman in your life. You be a Superman to a stranger, a friend, a wife, a lover, a girlfriend, your mother, your family. You become a Superman in the bigger picture. And that's what I went with. It's difficult at times because sometimes you don't feel like it, but it's a reminder. It's a reminder for me every single day. So get up, Superman, here we go.
Please let me know about this conversation. That's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely, it's fine. That's fine. Then I don't want to see you again. That's number 3.
No, you won't see me. You won't see me.
Yeah, you're Superman.
I don't think it was a choice. I think it happened to me. It was who I was from a very young age. Wherever I was always the entertainment. all grace to God. So, something that He bestowed upon me. And I think that I've taken that gift and just run with it. As I've gotten older, I've realized more and more what that art form for me does for other people. I think younger, I was more concerned about, okay, who's going to see me? How famous am I going to get? And I think that was one of the reasons why I didn't go very far. I started in this industry 3 years ago, now to date, and things have just picked up and they've been going. And I think it's because of that mindset. All grace be to God. He gave me the talent. I'm going to run forward with it. I need to know where the person was born, how many people in his family. What was he like? What was his upbringing like? What star sign is he? That's an important one. You learn all different kind of traits just from a star sign type. Just the other day, I was trying to get an agency in Cape Town, and I sent 2 self-tapes, and the response was, unfortunately, we don't take on any actors who don't have any formal training. I replied, because I was quite angry. I replied like, you cannot take me on because I have no formal training, yet I'm a working actor. The Rock is a working actor. Will Smith is a working actor. No formal training whatsoever. So I think the talent needs to be there. You can always be trained with the talent that you have. It's like anything. Like if you're a good soccer player, you have talent will take you so far. It's the hard work thereafter that pushes you that extra mile. So I would say talent first, and then you can cultivate that talent with training. I have this thing, and it's a thing, I have many voices in my head.
I told you to meet me here 1 hour ago. Did you not check your time?
So I say, you guys getting problems.
Like a lot. I try not to listen to them most of the time. So that, because if I'm at home, I've got my iPad, and I'll record the other voices on the voice notes. I'll record the other voices, and I'll give space and time in between responses. So I'll use the iPad, I put it in the room, and then I'll work through whatever scenes I'll put on my different voices that I need to put on. If it's an Irish guy, we put an Irish guy, and then the American in the background over there, he can be in the scene. So everybody comes in, and I play with that. When I'm at a place, when I'm on set, then I stand in the corner, I visualize those people being in the room with me. And that's the only thing that you can do. The iPad's always a good trick. I will say this, I've learned that from other actors. By knowing the story is also knowing your character. Because it's that simple. Like you can come in and you may only have one line in this scene, but that one line is pertaining to something that happened in the beginning of the series, of the movie, or halfway in between, or it was like critical information. So for me, that is the thing. I need to know the whole story. I need to know who everybody is, where they come from, what they're doing, and why. Oh, my good buddies at the CIU. I'm so impressed. I just want to know one thing. How did you locate me?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that we're here now. No sudden movements.
The thing that started me is Barry White. Barry White from Family Secrets, black suit, white shirt, black tie, and a big gun on his hip. That guy started me off. It's one of those things that it may not be my best character, but because it was at the start of where I was going, it's special to me. Wait. Okay.
All right. Number 1. What? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what.
What has to be broken before you can use it?
Eggs.
Well done.
Hey, come on.
I am tall when I am tall when I'm young, and I'm short when I'm old. What am I?
Tall when I'm young, I'm short when man.
No.
No. I'm short when I'm tall when I'm old. I'm short when I'm I'm tall when I'm young and I'm short when I'm old. No, go, next one.
Okay. What month of the year has 28 days?
February, April, March, every month.
Yes. What question can you never answer yes to?
Next.
Next. What is always in front of you but cannot be seen?
What is in front of you and cannot be seen? Your past. No, your future.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
What was the one you can't answer yes to?
It's sleep. Are you asleep yet?
Oh, because you can't, you clever person. Playing a challenging character has also got to do with the people that you're working with. Okay, so Kings of Joburg, Leon. I am working with the superstars of South African television and film. Like the superstars. The late, great GOAT, greatest of all time, Shona Ferguson, Connie Ferguson, Zulisa and Lofu. I'm going to back myself on this because I feel like I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in season 2 with the bigger role and a larger part, and now part of the lead cast and ensemble. I kept up, and so that for me was challenging because you're not playing with beginners. These guys have been around for a long time, so yeah, you gotta show up.
Max's guarantees great results for all ages and fitness levels, even if you've never exercised before. With Max's, you're guaranteed to lose weight, look good and feel great in just 30 days, or your money back.
One of the reasons I got into fitness, other than knowing how to motivate people and get them into shape, was I was on stage and theater, theater and stage, and I had to stop because the money was not, I mean, you're getting paid. It wasn't a lot. So I went back into the fitness industry and I threw myself into it big time. And within the fitness industry, I then got into competing. And competing is performing on stage. So I was keeping that root, but now my fitness history puts me in such a good position when it comes to the characters I play. My characters are always imposing. They have a physical structure, they have a physical presence, and it puts me in the right place that I need to be for every single character that I play. I want to work with The Rock. I want to work with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I want to work with him. A reason for that. It's not because he's The Rock. It's not because that he is the highest paid man in Hollywood today. It's because of his work ethic. A female, Jessica Chastain. The woman is flawless. Yes, very, very, very attractive, very good looking, agreed. But her skill, her performance, her art, her last one that she got nominated for, Through the Eyes of Tammy Faye, you don't even see her. You do not see her. You don't realize that that's Jessica Chastain playing that role. Straight up, every challenge that an actor faces, and you can quote me on this, you deal with rejection every single day of your life. So if you are someone that is sensitive, grab some cement and harden up, because it's going to happen, and it's going to happen every single day. But I will say this, when you finally do crack that nut, or you do crack that role, the reward from all that rejection is, it's sublime, it's euphoric. It's like a drug that you are more of. Like you don't have to spend money on it, and it doesn't leave you hospitalized and things like that. It leaves you in a place of humility and just gratefulness. So anybody coming into the industry, make sure that you have got your confidence in check. I shot a movie in Qatar, a feature film in Qatar. I was flown there. There was no South African tie through it. It was one of these apps. So you get Mandy.com, you get Backstage, you get all these international apps where they send you for your profile. They send you auditions, and I auditioned for this one. It was called The Watchmaker. and I got the role of the watchmaker. Flown over, kept in, you know, I was looked after, put into hotels, and I stayed there for 2 weeks and I shot a film. Was that the biggest project to date? No. My biggest project to date is Kings of Joburg. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that watches and wants to leave a comment, which you better do, but leave comments, is that it is probably the best watched series South Africa has ever produced. It also was an international series. It went worldwide. It didn't hit Netflix South Africa. It hit Netflix worldwide and was in the top 10 in every country that it was in. So the biggest project, Kings of Joburg, and on that, hashtag Connie Ferguson, hashtag Summit Davis, the late great Shona Ferguson, and the writer that they used. Big ups to them, and that is to date the biggest project, and I hope to go a lot further with it. Local base, let me just shoot through them. Vaughan C. Lucas, Clayton Boyd. There's this female actor, Angela Laveau. I hope I said her name right, Angela. I'm sorry, Angela. Then we got Connie Ferguson. We got Zulisa Ndlovu, we had Shona Ferguson, we had Escoza, we have Escoza. These are role models. Nibrod Nkosi, the man is a legend. I've got to work with these legends. And I've just learned, like you just learn. I'm like a sponge. I'm like a 3-year-old kid around them. I'm just take. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I met you, guys. I want to reply for my tequila shot that I took with your tequila. Just saying. Will Smith, again, I mentioned her. Jessica Chastain, Kirsten Stewart, Henry Cavill. Henry, I'm coming for your job. That Superman suit is going to fit me soon. That's it. Those are my role models. And I have them all. They all have different attributes that I take from. My next big move is the Kings of Joburg that we're shooting now, season 2. There's that, and there's a series that is coming out on SABC1 that is going to blow people's minds. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you can or cannot do. Back yourself in every single thing that you do. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. And whatever it is, I don't care how much amount of money or fame or whatever they want to throw at you, don't ever sacrifice your soul, and don't forget about those people around you that love you. Show them love in every single second that you get. Can I not just blow them across? No, okay.
All right, are you ready?
I think so.
2, 1, action.
How many am I allowed to do? I'm here all day, baby. I get to eat these, come on.
30 seconds to you.
Ah! Oh, come on! 4, 6, 26.
Well done.
That's my age as well. That's sure. Hey, God, I get sick if you look like this. That's my age. Here we go. Llewelyn the Superman Cordier. Hashtag Iscreamartists.